A very good morning, everyone. Welcome again. So, today we will discuss about the chapter 6 of geography, and the name is Natural Vegetation and the Wildlife. So, we'll study more. So, what is a natural vegetation? As it is quite clear with the name, the natural vegetation, that means the vegetation which occurs naturally. A natural vegetation, they are the plants that would grow in an area in the absence of human influence. So, what is a natural vegetation? They are the plants which grow in an area where the human interference is not there and human influence is not there, or we can say which occurs naturally. And the natural vegetation, the different types of natural vegetation, it depends on the climatic condition and the soil conditions of the area. That is why the different types of natural vegetation occurs in the different areas. And the natural vegetation is generally classified into the three broad categories. The three categories of the natural vegetation is the forest, the grasslands, and the shrubs. Here you can see the map of India. It covers the natural vegetation all over the India. So firstly we study about the types of forest. So types of forest, in the first we'll study about the tropical evergreen forest. These tropical evergreen forests, they found near the equator. They are in the regions which are near the equator. As we know, the equator which divides the earth into two equal halves, that is the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, and these are the forests which occurs near the equator, and these are also called as the tropical rain forest. And there is no particular dry season of these forests, as we have studied about the trees of the forest, that they shed their leaves in the dry seasons. But if we talk about the evergreen forest, there is no particular dry season, and these trees, they do not shed their leaves altogether as the other trees, they shed their trees altogether, but these trees, they do not shed their leaves altogether, and this is the reason why they are called as evergreen. And the vegetation, if we talk about, is the hardwood trees like the rosewood, the ebony, the mahogany. They are common in the tropical evergreen forest. And now we'll study about the second is the tropical deciduous forest. The tropical deciduous forest, they are also known as the monsoon forest. Why they are called as the monsoon forest? Because they are found in the large parts of India and the northern Australia and the Central America. And these forests, the trees of these forests, they shed their leaves all together in the dry season. As we have studied in the evergreen, they do not shed their trees altogether in the dry seasons, but the tropical deciduous forest, they shed their leaves altogether in the dry season. Why they shed their leaves? Just because to conserve the water. And if we talk about the vegetation, as the trees found there are the hardwood trees like sal, teak, neem, and shisham. And if we talk about the wildlife, the animals are tigers, lions, elephants, langurs, and the monkeys. So here we can see the vegetation and the wildlife of the tropical deciduous forest. Now the next we'll study about the temperate evergreen forest. And these forests, they are located in the mid latitudinal coastal regions. So these are the forests, they are located in the mid latitudinal region, coastal regions. So they are in the mainly in the mid latitudinal coastal regions, and they are also commonly found near the eastern margins of the continents. They are also found in the eastern margins of the continents, and the continents are the southeast USA, the South China, and the southeast Brazil. And what is the quality of the temperate evergreen forest? That these comprises both the hard and the softwood trees, and like oak, pine, and the eucalyptus. Now the next we'll study about the temperate deciduous forest. So What are the temperate deciduous forests? So as we go towards the higher altitude, so as we go at the height, there are more temperate deciduous forests. So these temperate deciduous forests, they are found in the higher altitudes. And where they are found in the northeastern part of the USA, China, New Zealand, and they are also found in the coastal regions of the Western Europe. And they also shed their leaves in the dry seasons. They also shed their leaves in the dry season. And the common trees, if we talk about the vegetation, is the oak, ash, beech. And if we talk about the wildlife, the deer, foxes, wolves, they are the common animals in this forest. Now we'll study about the Mediterranean vegetation. So, I think you all have learned the most of the east and northeast margins of the continents. We have studied about the continents of the temperate evergreen and the deciduous forest. But this Mediterranean vegetation, it is mostly found in the areas around the Mediterranean Sea, and that is in Europe, Africa, and the Asia. They are found in the around here, the Europe, Africa, and the Asia. So this kind of vegetation, it is also outside the actual Mediterranean region. So they are found in the areas of the Mediterranean Sea, but they are also found in the area which is outside of the Mediterranean regions, like the California in the USA, Southwest Africa, Southwest America, and the Australia. And this the kind of vegetation is also found outside the actual Mediterranean regions that we have studied. They are not only in the Mediterranean region, but they are also found outside the actual Mediterranean regions. And the citrus fruits such as the oranges, olives, figs, and grapes, they are common. And wildlife is not there just because it is near the Mediterranean Sea. These are the vegetation, like the citrus fruits are commonly found in the Mediterranean vegetation. Now we'll study about the coniferous forest. These coniferous forests, they are also known as the taigas, and they are also seen in the higher altitudes. They are commonly found in the higher altitudes of the northern hemisphere, and they are tall softwood evergreen trees. These coniferous forests, they are having tall softwood and evergreen trees, and the woods of these trees, the woods of the coniferous forest, they are very useful. Why they are useful? Just because they are useful for making pulp, and this pulp is used for manufacturing the paper and the newsprint. So the coniferous forests, they are more useful to us because their pulp is useful in manufacturing the paper and newsprint, and even the matchboxes and the packing boxes, they are also made from the softwood of the coniferous forest. So this we'll study more. Now we'll study about the grasslands. Now we'll study about the grasslands, and two types of grasslands are there: the temperate grassland and the tropical grasslands. The temperate grasslands are The temperate grasslands means the environment has a mild climate and the four seasons. So the environment of the temperate grasslands, its environment is mild, and they are having the four seasons, and they have the soil which is rich in humus. And the tropical grasslands, there the environment, it is near the equator. So if the region it is near the equator, it remains warm all year, and they have a rainy season and the dry season, and they have more trees and the poorer soil. Now last we'll study about the thorny bushes. These are found in the dry desert like the regions. They are from what thorny bushes, they are mostly found in the desert like regions, and the vegetation cover is very scarce because in the desert we know the vegetation is not more there, as because the rain is very come and the heat is too high. So thank you. I hope the chapter was clear.